So today I'm going to discuss about the Delta 4 framework. It's a framework which is used to predict startup success. So we start by talking about efficiency of something. So tell me a thing which was more efficient 10 years ago, let's say, but it is less efficient now. You will hardly find something, right? Humans are like constantly improving efficiency of doing any task or anything, any good, any service is actually increasing efficiency of something, right? So be it cabs, be it cars, be it the machines that we develop, itself, the machine's definition in itself that something which reduces human effort, right? So in the spectrum of efficiency, if you see about, humans are constantly improving efficiency of things. And when something is a hurdle, and something is a hurdle in fulfilling a human motivation or human desire, or maybe it's a work or something, that is a pot of gold that we need to capture. And if we remove that hurdle or we improve the efficiency, we unlock wealth. So wealth is being served by more efficient beings, and the whole framework of viewing this whole thing in the function of efficiency stems from the concept of biological evolution. So what happens in biological evolution is natural selection of the beings which are more suited towards the environment, which are actually more efficient in using the present environmental conditions, the present environmental resources, and reproducing them fastly, and they are actually evolutionarily more successful. So similar to that, the products and services which are efficiently, which are more efficient, actually scales up and eroding the market segment from the inefficient player. So let's start by assigning efficiency marker to everyday products that we use to some consumer behavior, let's say. So we start by taking example of booking tickets. So we all have booked tickets. So here are two behaviors for you. The first is booking tickets the old way, the old-fashioned way, which is booking tickets on, let's say, a railway station, going to a railway station and booking tickets. And a second behavior is by using IRCTC or some other app, right? So if we rate how efficient it is to do that thing, we all will agree on the fact that this behavior of booking tickets online is obviously more efficient, right? It's more easier, it's more cheaper, it's everything, right? So what this creates is that a market for this thing, and let's assign efficiency marker for them. Let's rate them on a scale of 10, let's say. So maybe the behavior of booking tickets on the counter, railway counter, maybe let's assign it 3, or and the new behavior maybe assign it like an 8, 9, or 10, booking tickets online. So if you see the difference between the two behaviors, the old behavior and the new behavior, that is the delta between them is like say 5 or 6. So this is the delta, and if that delta is greater than or equal to 4, you have something called wealth that you have unlocked, and this basically predicts if something will work in the market or not, right? So it's similarly crossing that hurdle, that motivation hurdle, or that functional hurdle for humankind, which is like increasing, taking humanity from point A to point B, and what this creates is some interesting things. The first thing is, what it creates in consumer is this irreversible behavior. Once you have experienced a new way, the Delta 4 way, which is like in this case booking tickets online, you cannot go back to the old way, right? It's universally irreversible. Even though IRCTC app is not UI friendly or not very good, or they screw up, or there's some technical errors also, then also you're not going to continue on the old way, right? So this creates like a feeling, not a feeling, but this creates that you cannot go back, right? Even the Delta 4 way fundamentally screws something up. Second thing it creates is a UBV. So it's not USP, it's UBV. So unique brand worthy UBP, unique brand worthy proposition. So what's USP was its unique selling proposition, but here I'm saying brand worthy proposition. What am I going to brag to my friend or to my relative or someone I know about a product or service? That's a UBV, that's a UBP, right? And obviously we talked about it, that high tolerance, right? Let's say some other behavior like ordering, not ordering, like booking cabs online and using the old way, fashioned way of calling taxis, phone numbers or what, right? If you then again like score them on a scale of 10, then you can again see is that delta 4 coming or not, right? Or maybe it's online versus offline shirts, right? Buying shirts online from Myntra or some other website, or buying them the old fashioned way from the shops. So it's like kind of anti-fragility that it creates, right? And this concept is, as I told, from biology. So what is the at a more efficient species? It wipes out the population of a less efficient species. So it's like invasive species, like a new invasive species launched into the environment, and it wipes out the less efficient, the old species, right? And if both are like similar in efficiency, they may exist in different markets simultaneously. It's co-evolution. And if this delta 4 is not achieved, so the difference in the efficiency of the old behavior and new behavior is less than 4. Let's say example for that. For example, laundry startup. So in India, like more than 20 laundry startup was funded generously by the VCs. But in India, do you actually need a laundry startup? The answer is no, because we have something called as household helps. So in India, we all know that the per capita income is so low, so you can hire somebody for doing that at very low cost. So you actually do not need a laundry startup. So even if you rank both these behaviors, like also example is buying shirt offline and online. So if you rank both these behaviors, they are obviously not delta 4, because if you are buying shirt online, there's very important chances of like the quality of the fabric you are not able to judge, or maybe the size or like that. So okay, so let's look with a different perspective of value, of efficiency. So if value is created when you unlock a new efficient behavior, right? Uh, so, so for example, let's take the example of humans on a dating site.